All right, we got our weapons back.
All right, weapons are back.
And I think we're going to the submarines.
We're recording,
something.
right?
Yeah, of course we're recording. Come on.
Hey.
Who do you think I is?
It's a fair question.
Look, I have not forgotten to record since Overcooked Part 2, and I remembered right at the very beginning. That's the last time. Are you saying you're nodding your head like disapprovingly, like I forget to record all the time?
You do a good job. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about what you think of me though. Your
No.
important.
No, you do a good job.
Yeah.
You do a very good job.
I don't believe you. I don't believe that you believe that.
Okay, here we go. Let's get in there.
Yeah, no comment.
No, we
You're like,
know.
fine, fuck you then.
Everyone who likes our videos, put a like in there for Justin. He does all the hard work. He does the editing, the releasing,
On the
the
good
timing,
looks of this duo.
the good looks, and he's the funny one.
Yeah. God.
Why am I here?
I need a token black guy.
Zing, you got one.
Yeah, well.
Oh, there's something in that ice.
I think so.
Oh, tits. Oh, wait, that's mine.
No, I mean it's kind of like our trump card of like.
Is there something in there?
I don't know. If someone goes like, "That's offensive," it's like, well, is it though? I don't know what that is. That looks like a sniper rifle. Oh, it's a machine gun. Okay. Well, I was a little off.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a machine gun.
But it'll be handy, and a pistol.
And a pistol. You got 57 machine gun rounds. So, there you go. Honestly, dude, the way I look at it, like, this, you and I we're complementary.
Yes.
Right? So, this would not work with just one of us.
No, it would not.
It would just not work.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I'm probably your token white guy.
That's right.
That's probably the case. Like, man, I need some nerd to teach me what video games are, basically.
Basically,
That's
yeah.
That's essentially the whole thing. What the hell? Why are there ghosts?
Oh, Tits McGee. Can I shoot these ghosts?
I mean, try. I don't know. Will it let you? Guess not. There's a bunch of ice on the ceiling, though. I wonder what that's there for. It's like, what's the Cinderella, where the witch is like, what's she called? She's the fairy godmother.
Okay.
And she like
fairy
doesn't
godmother.
she like she snaps for everything, doesn't she?
I don't know. I'm not a 6-year-old girl.
I don't know. I had a younger sister. I guess you didn't.
No, I had an older sister.
Yeah. My younger sister was basically like your younger sister, though. Kind of.
Yeah.
I always thought of your younger brother kind of like my younger brother.
Yeah, totally.
So.
I get that.
Yeah.
Is that more ice to melt, or?
I think so. Yeah. Hey, you found a secret door.
Secret door. There's gonna be some people coming through there.
Do you remember when? So okay, there's a memory test here.
Okay.
So we used to like do these like things all back when we were younger, where like our moms were friends for years before we were born.
Yep.
And so naturally, once we were born, Todd and I just like we met each other and we've been friends since we were like a few weeks old.
True that.
Like true story. So then we each have a younger sibling. You have a brother, I have a sister, and they're about the same age.
Mm-hmm.
So our moms would hang out, and then they'd bring, the kids, and then I'd hang out with you, and you'd hang out with, or I'd hang out with you, and your brother would hang out with my sister.
Yeah.
Remember the time that we set up the little fort in the woods, and we had the digital camera thing, and all we were trying to do, because it made them so, we were like 8, was like take pictures of their butts. Do you remember that? When they're
Of
like,
their butts?
yeah, because they didn't want us to do that.
I don't think I was there for that.
This was definitely.
Were they naked?
No, God, they were walking in the property, and we were kids. We had the supersonic ear thing. Remember that?
I remember that thing, and I remember the treehouse.
Yeah. Well, no, this was off in another area, and we had the stereo back there, and we had the walkie-talkies. Do you remember that? And we left the walkie-talkies outside overnight, and they all they got destroyed.
I don't remember that part.
You don't remember that?
I mean, I remember the other things. I don't remember the butt pictures.
It wasn't specifically butt pictures. They were just mad that they were of their butts because we took them behind them, and we weren't taking a picture of their butt. But they're like, "You take a picture of our butt."
You know what I do remember though?
What's that?
Oops, I'm not doing this.
You remember Trey fucking choking me?
No, that's what I remember.
I'll fucking kill you!
I remember. Do you remember that giant duck you guys used to have? And we used to have these fights on the giant duck.
This duck smelled like piss, too.
And you hit my brother with a pillow, and he got super pissed and was like, "I'll kill you!"
He's like literally, he's got his hands around my neck, and he's yelling like, "I'll fucking kill you!"
Yeah.
And I'm laughing.
And we were like 7.
Yeah. I don't know why he was so mad. I broke my collarbone at your house.
You did, because we went on that bike jump.
Yeah. So I guess this is the story of the bike jump. We
Yeah.
had a.
Your mom was so mad at me after that.
Was she really?
Well, yeah, I
don't
built a bike jump and I was like, oh,
Dude.
come do it. And then you broke your fucking collarbone.
I don't remember because I got knocked the fuck out. Like, it was bad. So, basically, we hadn't hung out in like a couple of years. It'd been a while. Like, we lived in different towns. Todd and I lived in different towns. They were close, but when you're like, you know, how old would I have been? 13? I mean, we were both pretty young.
Yeah, we were pretty young.
So, you know, it's not like we could just go to this other town and hang out, like our parents had to bring us, and it just didn't happen for a long time. This was the first time we'd hung out in ages. We went to dinner and stuff, like, had a whole day where we hung out, and then that night, after it was dark, there's a ditch in front of your house.
Yep.
And you had set up a jump so that we could go off the jump and land in the side of the ditch as we were going in.
Yep.
So it all seemed like a good plan. Oh, and this was the jump was like sideways, and my mom's minivan was parked right in front of the jump. So you had to jump off the ramp sideways, avoid the minivan, and then go into the ditch. Did it a few times. I definitely did it a few times on my mountain bike, which was fine. My mountain bike was like me-sized, and it had shock absorbing and stuff like that. But then you were like, try it on my BMX bike.
Oh, is that what it was?
I was definitely, I was on the BMX bike. So, hey, we're in the submarine bay. Sweet. So we get, so I go on the BMX, the wheel slips off of the ramp. I pitch forward, and instead of hitting the slope of the ditch coming down, I hit the side of the ditch coming up the other way, with basically my right shoulder and the whole front of my head. Luckily, I had a helmet on. So, just slammed into the ground, basically.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
No, not good at all. Snapped my collarbone, and I got such a bad concussion, I don't remember that day. Like, at all. I remember nothing of that day. It's, yeah, but I didn't even, on the way home, I kept asking my mom, I was like, so did I crash? And she'd go like, yeah. Like, why? And I'd be like, so did I crash? Like, I'm just asking the same question.
As fuck.
Dude, I was foggy. So I played piano at my church, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the next day, that was a Saturday night, and I remember that because church is on Sundays, right? I played piano the next day at church, and my shoulder hurt. Oh, fuck, what's going on?
I messed up.
I think there's someone's sending a fax, it sounds like. So yeah, I'm at church. My shoulder hurts kind of bad. I played piano. I was fine. Had a headache, concussion, got knocked the fuck out. So then I basically go to the hospital, and they're like, oh yeah, you broke your clavicle, your collarbone, straight in half.
Jesus.
I don't know when the next time I hung out with you was.
Yeah.
That was after we'd gone to middle school together, right?
No, it was before. We were young, dude. We were young when that happened.
It was definitely when we were in middle school.
I thought it was before then.
No, it definitely was, because
Are you
I
sure?
remember having to play clarinet with a broken collarbone. And I did that until 9th grade, but I remember it being in Mr. Kilzer's band class.
Mr. Kilzer.
Yeah.
I was never in his...
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, you were
I was.
the drummer.
I was the drummer.
Um,
I was never in Mr. Degnan's band class. He was the guy that was there before I got there.
Yeah. Go to the submarine. I guess we're going to the submarine. Oh, shit! Nice, you got her. So, yeah, it was bad, though. Like, how long was it after that we hung out again?
It was a while.
Because I didn't know my mom was mad at you. She never told me she was mad at you.
Well...
But that does seem like something like... My mom's changed a lot since then, but that does seem like something my mom in the past, when she was a lot more passive-aggressive, would do. No offense, Mom.
Maybe she wasn't, like, mad per se, but, just like moms would get.
No, like passive-aggressive. That's exactly
little
what I mean.
baby boy.
Yeah, I got really hurt. I got hurt real bad. I never get hurt except when it's really bad. That's...
The same thing with you getting sick. You
Yeah,
never, like,
oh
just
my
get, like,
God.
a cold.
I never get
But
it.
you're, like, on your deathbed.
And it's not like man sick, where I'm just like, oh, I have a fever, I'm gonna die. I mean, I'm like getting a sinus infection at the same time that I'm getting like a freaking staph infection and all kinds of shit.
Jesus.
I got an infection once, and I ended up having to get on all this medication, and it just made everything worse. Like, it made the sinus infection way worse. I took like 2 weeks off of work, and I could barely walk. It was horrible. But yeah, you're right. I only hurt myself really bad and get sick really bad. I don't do anything halfway at all.
Nope.
Like, I just don't know how.
You don't half-ass anything.
Then there was a time I split my head open.
I don't remember that time.
Well, I'll tell you about that one next time.
Next time on Scroodlebumbs.
Yeah.